Hi Aries, this is KACEE with your Love Matters reading for September. Thank you so much for tuning in. SHAE and I are so happy to have you here with us. She will have a video that's going to pop up at the end of this one in the upper right hand corner. Please click on that because she does give a different perspective for your sign. We are open for private readings right now, so if you're interested, our email is in the box below. I'm going to shuffle and get some energy cards out here for you guys. I typically will read your energy on the left and their energy on the right. It is a general reading, so if you resonate with one side over the other, however you're getting the message today, and you can apply it to your situation, is the way to go. This reading will encompass your different relationships, so it may resonate with a family member, a co-worker, relationship with self, relationship with spirit, or of course a romantic situation. So you guys are coming in with Healer of the Ages, and they're coming in with Goddess of the Moon. Wow, very intense energy for you guys. You're coming in as the hero, you're coming in as the savior, you're coming in with the energy of trying to make everything right. Goddess of the Moon can be one of two things. This can be that they're very intuitive and something has come to light, or that there's some illusion that they may be hiding, or they may be figuring out. So let's go ahead and pull some clarifiers to see how that card reads. Wow, wow, wow. The Star card, that could be an Aquarius in your sign or in your life. But the Star is all about faith. So you have the Healer of the Ages, which represents to me, this is like my Jesus card. So this is how I want you to kind of resonate with this card, however that reflects with you. But this is very intense healing. This is someone that is like a prophet, that speaks very highly, that's very trusted, and it's coming from the divine. It is information that you have to be very in faith to hear. It's like someone is coming in to save the day. They're coming in with the Empress in reverse, and this is a couple of different things. The Empress in reverse is telling me that they have to do this on their own, that they can't be codependent on their tribe, their family, or whoever to figure out what this problem is. There is a success aspect to this. However, it has to be done by themselves. They can't rely on anyone else. You can't be the savior in this situation. That is what I'm getting right now. But we're going to pull some obstacles or advice and see how this reading goes. Stand your ground, very intense energy. Choose wisely with stand your ground. Options are coming at you, and you're going to be very firm in your belief system as to which option you take right now, what door to walk through. Fulfillment of wishes. They all look great. All these options coming at you look terrific. But what is going to bore you first? Not all of them are going to have those wishes. Only one of those offers are going to be the one that you want to go with, because some of them will go ahead and like bore you and not inspire you and not really give you the opportunity to be that light that you want to be that savior. So if you're with someone in a relationship, whether it's personal, family, work, and they're not doing the thing they're supposed to do, and they're kind of rebuffing your offers for you to swoop in, it's because they need to learn this lesson. They need to figure this out for themselves. We can't always save everybody. That's not our job. Our job is to support other people while they go through these journeys so they know they're not alone. But this is something they have to learn by themselves. And they're going to withdraw. Something is going on with them that they really have to do that inner work so they can figure out how strong they truly are, so that they can shed the light on whatever this illusion is, whether it's internal or mental or whatever. However they're trying to work through it, they need to do it by themselves. Patience. Yes, patience. Absolutely. Let that seed grow. Universe. Yes, karma coming in blessing them for doing the work that they have to do, having a new cycle, ending one cycle, beginning a new cycle. So have patience with them. They're having patience with themselves. They're letting this unfold the way it's supposed to. So don't try to rush in and save them from this. This is something they have to go through. One more card. Yes, transformation. Absolutely. This is going to allow them to grow in so many different areas. You know, this can be spiritually, this can be physically, this can be financially, whatever this is for them. Once they figure it out, this is going to empower them, and we don't want to take that away from someone. We want them to learn how to be empowered on their own, so that if anything happens in the future, they know how to handle it. Because sometimes we go through stuff and we're asked to go on this journey on our own. We can't have people save us all the time and pick us back up. We have to learn how to pick up ourselves when we fall or when we're confused. We can only be there for them. So you can't save them on this. You can have faith, and you can have hope, and you can pray, and you can do everything you're supposed to do, but they have to do this on their own. You know, you have to choose wisely and stay firm to your belief systems and show them how to do it by how you live your life. You have to be the role model in this situation and show them how you did what you did, but allow them to find their own path, because they're going to do it a little differently. It's going to resonate with them a little differently. You know, that spark or that click or that aha moment is different with everyone. So you can only be the healer and the guide for them to awaken and transform on their own. Page of Swords in reverse. Yeah, sometimes we just have to be quiet and let them do what they have to do. You know, discontent and boredom is like you saying the same thing over and over and over again. They're not listening. Okay, well, then stop speaking. They're not hearing you, so why are you wasting your energy? Go do something else. Show them, you know, with the way you live, not with what you say. Yes, stop moving. You know, Knight of Wands, getting inspired, you know, finding a way to do things that you want to do that shows them how to live a proper life. You know, if you are dealing with a young person or a young energy and they're a little confused about how they're supposed to act as an adult, or they're not, you have an adult and they're not acting like an adult, it happens. Show them how to live and be respectful and do what you got to do and have your vision and not be in that shady area. You know, they will figure this out, but they have to do it on their own. You're going to be stressed about it with the Nine of Swords. You're going to worry about them. You're going to keep them in your thoughts because, you know, they're not always making the right decision. You know, pray for them. Ask the angels to surround them. Ask the angels to come in and give them guidance. Do whatever you possibly can do without actually stepping in, because they have to learn this on their own. Yes, Page of Coins. This is where there's delays. There's also a lot of baggage going on. They have to work through that baggage with the emotional withdrawal. You have to be patient. They need to be patient to trust the process. And they need to do this on their own. If there's something that has happened in their past, they really need to get past that and work through it. But, you know, it's a solitary journey at this point. Palace of Cups. They feel very secure in your environment. They feel that they can be themselves. They feel that they are in the right home, that they belong there. Even if they're acting crazy and doing all the wrong things and you think that they're withdrawing and stuff, you kind of just got to let them like do what they got to do and lick their wounds, you know, figure out what they're going from here, and let them grow emotionally. And when we're in a environment that is loving and has compassion and patience, that's where we grow emotionally faster. So just keep providing that for them. Yeah, Two of Wands in reverse, because they don't see where they're going right now. They are going through the transformation. They're going through the withdrawal. They're, you know, but they don't see where the path is. And they will. They'll see where they need to be, because they're going to transform, and the universe is going to reward them for all the hard work. So there will be a path. Just right this second, they don't have a clue. So just let them kind of be still for a minute so that they can work through whatever they need to work through. You know, and you really care for this person. This is someone that's very important to you. You don't want to see them suffer, and you've suffered in the past, so you know what it's like, and you're trying to prevent that for them. But would you be where you are now if you hadn't gone through all the stuff from the past? They can't learn from your experiences. They weren't there. They have to learn their own. And as a parent, I totally understand that. You want to protect your children and your loved ones from the stuff that you've been exposed to, that you had to deal with. And maybe they experience the same stuff and maybe they don't, but they're on their own path. You can't tell them. They have to learn. It's hard though. Yes, it's a burden. Oh my gosh. I just said it's hard and the Ten of Wands comes out. Such a burden. It truly is. And that's why you're stressing. You're worried about them all the time, making decisions. But here we have the Nine of Swords. Wow, Nine of Swords on top of in reverse, on top of the upright. This is telling me that something happens. Either you take on more of their burdens so that you stress less. And that's a parent move right there, okay? I'll just call you out on that. Or they take on their burdens and then you feel relieved. Okay, so I'm kind of going with that you take on more of their burdens so that you stress less over how the outcome comes and you have more control, because you really can't tell them what to do, but you'll be picking up the slack for them as they go through this, and it makes you feel better because now you know that things are being taken care of. They are coming in with the Emperor in reverse. That's a narcissistic, cranky energy that, is like a little kid who doesn't get his way. They're being very cranky because they're hurt. And it goes deep and they don't know how to get out of it right now. That's where they can't see the path. They're working on it and they will find the path, but right now they're not seeing the path through the forest. They have to make a decision. And once they get that decision, once they come to that path where they get to choose, they will choose the right thing. They will see all the abundance if they go on one path versus the other. They'll make the right choice. We just have to let them do it, and you just have to support them, as much as you can. I mean, if you have to take on more baggage for, if this is a loved one and they're going through a really hard time right now, regardless of their age, and you have to step in and take on more baggage to kind of help them out temporarily while they get through this, you're the healer. You're going to do it. You're going to be all over this. Okay, so we have one oracle card that fell on my lap, and we have the moon. So you have the healer, the moon, and the star. Wow. They also have the moon. So whatever is being hidden will come to light. You'll be able to give advice. You'll be able to give that support. You'll be able to help them through this. You are the healer through the month of September with a very important energy. Invisible. The invisible card really is intense. It's kind of sad. They feel invisible. They don't notice how many other people see them and see their light because they're not feeling good about themselves right now, which is why they need to go within. They need to do this on their own. They need to build their self-worth back up. They need to get that courage back. If someone has taken a hit financially, emotionally, there's a separation between you and this person and they're feeling very vulnerable. They're feeling invisible because they don't feel at the top of their game emotionally, and they need to work on that, and they have to be alone to do that. They have to find their own self-worth, but that's where we go within sometimes. Because we can't find our self-worth through other people. It doesn't work that way. We have to know how amazing we are from within. It's nice when other people recognize that. However, we have to know that we're awesome just on our own. And sometimes we stumble in that, and that part of us gets a little bruised, and we have to kind of pump it back up and remind ourselves all the wonderful things that we've done and how far we've came, even if we are a young energy and we're just starting out. Guys, prayer works, okay, Aries? This is all about you praying for this person. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, thank you for hearing and answering my prayers. Pray for them, put them in a bubble, give them blessings, love, and light as much as you possibly can. Always think of them in the positive. Really put them in your forefront as you're worrying about them and you're helping them through this. This will get them through. This will give them another bump. Ask them to, ask their spirit guides and their angels to allow them to feel the love while you pray for them. So that will help them with their self-confidence while they feel a little down while they go through the month of September. Yes. Oh, yes. Easy Does It is their angel message, and it says, Dear Archangel Raphael, please help me detach, retreat, and let go so that healing can occur. Yes. Oh, that is so beautiful. They're going to be patient and loving to themselves, and they're going to take the time that they need so they can go through this. Whatever hit that they had, they need to get over it. They need to move forward, and they need to really just be sensitive and tender to themselves right now. And you guys are so loving and amazing. You want to help them through this as much as you can, but you can't do it for them. So just keep that in mind, okay, guys? You guys are amazing, and you love like so fiercely, but sometimes you have to back off so that other energies can learn and grow as well. Aries, thank you so much for letting me read for you today. I hope the message helps. If you want to leave me a comment or shoot me an email, that would be great. If you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe so I can have you back. Take care.